Wellity. Another month has near come to its end, and in its wake comes February, and holy is it a stacked month for gaming? I'm not kidding. It really doesn't get much more exciting than this from your big to small games. There's just so much. So sit back and relax as we at the Republic of Players dive into the video games that have us praising the Lord for these bountiful games. I'll kick things off with Sifu. My god, does this game look insane! Have you ever wanted to be a kung fu master? Then this game is right up your alley, and it's definitely something that calls to me in my dreams. The sheer depth this gameplay seems to have in its combat is extraordinary. From various types of attacks, blocking, evading, and using the very environment around you to your advantage, it's honestly unreal. The way the hits connect looks so satisfying, and being able to best numerous foes with how freaking stylish and gratifying this combat looks is like a dream. The aging mechanic that improves you at the same time is also an interesting premise. I'm all in on this for its gameplay alone, and when a game does that, you know it's doing a great bloody job. The graphics of this game are also brilliant. It looks simple but oh so easy on the eyes. I also dig the slight polygon aesthetic reminiscent of the PS1 era. That is my shit. And I'm not sure what it is about the lighting, but it has a soft glow to it that really brings out the environment. Also, what little I've heard from the music from the few trailers I've watched, I have a feeling it will go with the beatdowns so bloody well. Also, thank God this game is getting a physical release. Yes! Sifu is set to come out on February 8th for PS4, PS5 and PC.
The game I'm looking forward to the most in February is the Witch Queen expansion for Destiny 2. New expansion time is my favourite time in Destiny, and this one appears to be a big one. For anyone unaware, Destiny is a first-person shooter MMO created and developed by Bungie, and it's my favourite live service game of all time. The last two expansions for Destiny were a bit of a mixed bag, bringing with them good raids and quality of life upgrades, but lacking the oomph and pizzazz that expansions like The Taken King or Forsaken have had, lacking in big story beats that shook up the universe in large, meaningful ways. And this upcoming expansion seems like Bungie have finally got their mojo back. Now we're dealing with the Witch Queen Savathun, the goddess of mischief and lies, and her army of Lucent Hive, beings of the Hive race that have been imbued with the same abilities of light that we, the player characters, wield. This puts the scope of this expansion far beyond that of the previous two. A new raid, a new weapon type, and a complete overhaul of how we do ability builds has me literally salivating at the thought. I'm actually trying to get as many games played as possible before this, because I know once this expansion launches, I'm not going to play anything else for months. Destiny 2 The Witch Queen launches on the 22nd of February 2022, or 22222, on PC, Stadia, PS4 and 5, and Xboxes both One and Series.
Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring.
No, it's not a terrifying fantasy nightmare, it's John from the Republic of Players, and my game I'm looking forward to this February is no other than Elden Ring. Where do I begin? Seriously folks, if you knew how excited I actually was for this game, you would probably have me sectioned. But they'll never catch me again. I've learned their secrets. First off, the developer, From Software, Dark Souls series, Sekiro, and my genuine favourite game of all time, Bloodborne. These absolute legends just do not miss. Well, some people may argue about Dark Souls 2, but I personally loved it. I didn't need to know anything about this game, and I would have bought it day one. That is just how much faith I have with this company, and thankfully I do know stuff, and it looks juicy. But this is not just a From Software vision, no. They decided that wasn't knee-slappingly awesome enough, so they have collaborated with Song of Ice and Fire author George R. freaking Martin on the story. So keep a close eye on that character that you really like, because, he's not going to live long. Elden Ring takes what looks to be a very Soulsian concept into an open world setting, where you can follow the trail of your quest, or go down that beaten path and see what you can find on your trusty steed. Oh, I didn't say? You get a horse. A freaking horse, people, in a Souls game. And he jumps. Plus you can actually fight on the horse. And some bosses look like they're designed for horsey battles. Horsey battles, people. This is not a drill. However, if you like the classic interwoven and clever close-knit level designs more accustomed to these games, these are here too. There are basically these dungeon areas that you venture to in the open world, which need to be conquered, and you probably have to fight a boss a bunch of times because, well, you know, these games are hard, y'all. From looking at the trailer, I never actually got to play the network test beta. I'm not jealous at all. The fighting mechanics look very much leaning towards the Dark Souls spectrum, with a knighty character rolling and guarding. However, I will have to wait to get my hands on it to get a final verdict on this. Plus a reminder, horsey battles. I remember the jump from Dark Souls 2 to Bloodborne, how it felt so familiar and yet so different all at once. And yet again, with the glorious Game of the Year title Sekiro, and its unbeaten fighting mechanics. Seriously, it's the best in the whole series. It might be some of the best fight mechanics in any game ever constructed. So I am expecting that glorious feeling of wonder and dread when diving into the unknown once again. If you're a From Software fan, it's a must get. If you're not, go play Bloodborne, you weirdo. It's literally the best game ever made. Then if you're quick enough, come back and pick up Elden Ring on February 25th. Praise the sun, bitches!
And that is the games that have us so excited that we can barely maintain our composure until we get to play them. Are you excited for any of these games? Or perhaps is one of the many other games out there that we missed coming out in this chunky month of games being released? Let us know down below what has your attention. Also, if you like this video, subscribe and all that jazz. It lets us know if we're doing a good job or not. And until next time, lads and lassies, take her handy.